and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy and this is Fox Den Academy. I'm sure you probably can hear I've had a really bad cold the last couple of weeks, so please bear with me. Also, I've got this like weird thing on the side of my nose from being so sick. I hope you can forgive me. All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about mom brain. I know, we all get it. When we get so many things overwhelmed in our head that we can't even focus anymore. With homeschool moms, it's even that much worse because not only do we have to keep everything for our household running in our heads, we also have to keep all of our homeschooling things in our heads as well. So today I'm going to give you some tips and some tricks on how you can get your mom brain settled down and you can get some things accomplished in your home. Are you ready? Let's do it. So the first thing that I do to try to get rid of that mom brain is use my planner. Now, I have an entire binder that I use for our family, our Fox family binder, that is my lifeline. Now, there's a bunch of different things that I keep in this, and as we go through this, it's going to tell you exactly how I keep my mom brain from being so cluttered. All right, let's take a look. So inside, I've got it's just a regular binder, and I've got some dividers inside, and each section has a different thing that helps us to stay organized. So the first thing that I do, if I flip over my first binder, is I keep a calendar. I have a calendar in here that has every single thing that we're going to do for this month written down. And that helps to keep me organized so that I can be everywhere on time and do all of those sorts of things. Also, it's really helpful when I'm on the phone and I'm talking to the dentist's office and they say, "Are you available at 12 o'clock on Thursday?" I can check my calendar super quick without having to hold on, let me push you on speaker and get into my calendar to figure out exactly what's going on in my calendar. Now, if I'm out at the dentist office and I'm making my next appointment, I just go ahead and I throw it in my Google Calendar and I don't pay it any attention. When I get to the beginning of that month, that's when I write in all the dates. So I've actually just sat here and wrote in all of August dates for this upcoming month because as I'm filming, it's July 31st. All right. So the next thing that I do to keep my sanity in my house is I meal plan. Meal planning is huge for me because it helps to keep me on track. It helps so that I don't have to spend any mental energy doing that whole, "What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner?" I know that doesn't sound familiar at all, does it? Yeah. So I meal plan. What I like to do is I like to go into my pantry and into my deep freeze and I look at what we have on hand. So I will, at the beginning of the month, look at what I have on hand and I will come up with as many meals as I can with whatever I have on hand. So as it is for right now, this was all I could really think of. I have every ingredient to make all of these different things. Now, it's the July 31st and I have not been to the store yet for August. How I normally shop is I will do a huge shop at the beginning of the month at like Sam's or BJ's or Costco, something like that, to fill up our freezer and get everything that I need. What I like to do is I like to be thinking about what I want to make for dinner for the entire month. So I've already filled in what I already have on hand. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in every single thing every single day for the rest of the month, and I'm going to write in what I want to prepare for meals for that week. And then I will create dun, 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 our shopping list for our next shop. So our next thing in our list is our shopping list. So the way that I like to do this this I actually have here we go. I wrote out a list of meals that I wanted to make that I was just jotting. Here is actually our shopping list underneath. This is what we've gotten started so far. So the way that our shopping list works is I have it in our binder, and now this binder sits out on one of our end tables in our living room, and anyone can add to the shopping list. Now here's my rule. Just because you've written it on the shopping list does not mean that we're getting it. So like one of my children has written in she needs more deodorant, and the other one, oh, she wants Kool-Aid, lemonade drinks. Well, is she going to get that? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on the budget, right? So I will actually fill up my entire shopping list from my meal plan that I create. So I will go in and I'll make a shopping list of everything we don't have on hand so that I can fill up my pantry for the month for everything that I'm going to need for the rest of um, my meal plan. Sorry, I'm still coughing some. So then what we'll do is once I have that huge shopping down, all we're really doing is buying milk and fresh vegetables and bread and those sorts of things, cereal as we run out during the rest of the month. So I spend the bulk of the money that we set aside for groceries usually in the first week of the month, and then the rest I divvy up between the rest of the weeks in the month so that I can get whatever is on our shopping list. So now if it's a month where I have to spend a lot at the Sam's at the beginning of the month and I don't have as much for the rest of the weeks that go afterward, maybe we won't get this Kool-Aid. I don't know. This I'm just using as an example. But if we did pretty good at the shopping at the Sam's and we've got a little bit extra, then maybe we will. It just depends on that month and kind of how it goes. I try to keep in budget. I try to stay under budget, but you know how that goes. Our food prices here in Florida are ridiculous right now. They're very expensive. So I haven't done so well with keeping under budget, but I try my best to stay in budget when I can. The next part of my binder is our chore charts. This is a huge part of our home and the way that our home works. Now, this is a copy of all of our chore charts. Every child in our home has their own chore chart, and it's hanging up in their room or it's on their dresser, wherever they want it. They're welcome to put their chore chart wherever they want. But each child in my home, no matter the age, helps with our family. And that helps to keep the things that I have to do, that mom brain, out of my head because it's not my responsibility. Now, because we homeschool, our children do take more of an active role in cleaning our home than if they went to school and they were away all day. Because my philosophy is that our home comes first before even schooling, and we are going to take care of our home before we can even get into schooling. So the first thing that they're going to do in the morning is they're going to complete their chore chart before they begin doing their school day. So I have in my home, it's a bit easier because I do have older children, but my children are 18, 14, 12, and 9. So they all can do a pretty good amount of chores. It's not like I have a 3-year-old or anything like that they can only do a minimal, if any, amount of chores. But however, my 3-year-olds did do chores. They were responsible at 3. The first chore that they're given is that they have a buddy that helps, and they have to wipe off the seats at the table after dinner. That was always their chore when they were 3. We've got like leather seats on our chair, or at least we did when they were little. And that was their chore. They had to wipe off the little seats. And they enjoyed it. They loved having something to do along with the older siblings that they could call their own and that they could be accomplished for. So without further ado, I will tell you what my children's chore charts are. So our oldest's chore chart isn't in here. She's got it in her room, but she's 18 years old. She is going to be attending college in the fall. She is going to the community college locally, so she will still be here at home. But she can run my household for me. When I was really sick, I won't say the infection that was, totally draining our society for 2 years, because they tend to not like that on YouTube. When I was really sick with that illness, she ran my household for 9 days without even being asked. She just picked it up and ran with it. And this was while she was still doing her high school classes. When I emerged from being in quarantine, my house looked exactly the same as it did when I went into quarantine. She was able to keep completely up with it, up with her schooling, and she also helped the other kids with their schooling as well. My 18-year-old is a miracle child. She is amazing. So her chore chart isn't in here, but it's very similar to the others. She doesn't have much more chores than they do or anything like that, because she is looking for a job and she's trying to branch out and do her own things as far as that goes. And once she does get a job, her chore chart will actually be reduced significantly. So let's take a look at my son, my 14-year-old's chore chart. So the first thing he does in the morning when he gets up is he showers, brushes his teeth, gets dressed, makes his bed, and tidies up his room. Now, of course, he eats breakfast as well in there. But those are his chores that he does first thing in the morning. Then every day he has a chore that he's responsible to do. So on Mondays, he does the breakfast dishes. He deep cleans his bathroom. He has his own bathroom. Our 3 girls share a bathroom, and then we have a bathroom as well. On Tuesday, he does his breakfast dishes, and then he mops the kitchen floor for me. On Wednesdays, he does the breakfast dishes. You're catching a theme there, right? Every morning he does breakfast dishes. And then he does his laundry in the morning, and then he deep cleans his bedroom as well. On Thursday, he deep cleans the bathroom again, because, boys. On Friday, he washes his bedding in the afternoon, so he has laundry that day. On Friday, he washes... Oh, no, that was Friday. Washes his bedroom bedding in the afternoon. And on Saturday, he does lawn care. Him and my 18-year-old, they share the lawn care together. They both mow and do all the weed eating and, all that kind of stuff in the lawn. So that is my son's cleaning schedule. This does not include nighttime. At night, all of the kids each have a chore that they do as well after dinner. So after dinner, everybody works together to get the house reset and back in order for the next day. His chore at night is to sweep the floors in the kitchen and dining room. So my 12-year-old, she has the same thing in the morning. She showers, she brushes her teeth, she gets dressed, she makes her bed, she tidies her room. That's what all the kids have to do. Then on Monday, she does her laundry. She throws in her and her sister, her 9-year-old's laundry, and then the 2 of them will fold it and put it away when it's all ready. On Tuesday, she does lunch dishes. Her chore every day is lunch dishes, and then she does her deep clean of her bathroom. And you'll see on my 9-year-old schedule as well that she also deep cleans the bathroom, and so does my 18-year-old. All 3 of them work together to get their bathroom cleaned. On Thursday, she does laundry in the afternoon and the lunch dishes. On Friday, she deep cleans her bedroom. On Saturday, she sweeps the laundry room out. And that's it. That's her chore chart. I mean, it's not too much to ask. At night, her chore is that let me think, what does she do? She washes the kitchen table and she cleans down. She puts away all the food and she washes the kitchen table. That's her chore. Now, my 9-year-old, same thing. Shower, brush teeth, get dressed, make bed, tidy room. And then she does laundry in the morning on Monday with Grace. She dusts the living room. Oh, and her chore in the morning is to unload the dishwasher. So she has to unload the dishwasher first and foremost before she even does any of these things, so that all of the other kids can get their chores done while she's doing this stuff. So she gets up, she unloads the dishwasher before she does anything else. Then she has to dust the living room, which is, we have one of those really long, dusters that all she has to do is really just kind of wipe. It's not that hard. On Wednesday, she deep cleans her bedroom with her sister. On Thursday, she does laundry in the afternoon with her sister. On Friday, she washes her bedding in the morning, and I will usually help her with that, or her sister will help her with that. And then she deep cleans her bedroom. And on Saturday, she goes to grandma's house on Saturday. And grandma is older, and so, they like to keep her company. Sometimes my 12-year-old goes too. And they have lots of fun. So her chore is to have fun with Nanny on Saturday. Now, if you thought that all the kids got out of it all by themselves, nope, Mom even has a cleaning schedule. I make a cleaning schedule for myself to keep myself accountable. So the way that I do this is each day I just have a chore that's assigned to me. So I do my bathroom on Mondays. I do my laundry on Tuesdays. I deep clean the kitchen because, it really needs a good deep cleaning a couple times a week, right? In the morning, I do my laundry. In the afternoon, we own a vending company, so I run a vending route that my husband can't get to during the week. I vacuum all the carpets on Fridays. I usually do that twice a week, even though I haven't written it in. And I deep clean my office that I'm actually sitting in right now. And on Saturday, I deep clean my bedroom. So that is my cleaning schedule. So it's really hard to coordinate all the laundry in my house because I have 5 people. My husband doesn't do laundry, I do all of his laundry. But I have 5 people that do laundry in my house. And it's really difficult to figure out who's doing laundry when. And we always had backups, and people were always screaming, "Hi, your laundry is in the wash, and I need a lot." Yeah. So I created a schedule. So the kids know when they need to be doing their laundry. So Monday in the morning, Gracie and Maddie do their laundry, and then my 12-year-old Maddie or Gracie does her bedding in the afternoon. I have the washer all day on Tuesday. Wednesday, my son does his laundry, and my daughter does her laundry in the afternoon. On Thursday, I do my laundry again, and then the girls do their bedding in the afternoon, or their laundry in the afternoon. Maddie does her bedding on Friday. Ethan does his bedding. Jaden does her clothes and bedding on Saturday morning, and I have it in the afternoon. The reason why I wash so much is because I'm doing 2 people's laundry, and my husband works outside in the heat, and he goes through a lot of laundry because he takes several showers a day. So that is how I keep my life organized, to get everything out of my head and get it out and onto paper. Oftentimes in the back of this, I will create a to-do list as well. So this helps to keep me organized with the things that I need to get done during the day, so that I don't forget all of those little tasks, like call the vet's office or call the dentist's office, or, tie up that little loose end somehow. I'll keep that in the very back, just where my loose leaf paper is in the back. This stays on our living room table, and the kids can write in it whenever they need to, or they add to the list that they want. They can write down meal suggestions, whatever they like, but this thing keeps our family organized. All right, my friends, feel free to leave me a comment. Tell me, what do you do that helps to keep you organized during the day? How do you get rid of that mom brain? I'd love to hear your suggestions and see if there's anything that I can be doing that will help me even more than how much this helps me. All right, my friends, please give me a like, subscribe to our channel, leave me a comment, and let me know how you're doing and how you're trying to stave off the mom brain. All right, I will talk to you in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.